Now, look, I know that some of you, scratch that, many of you, are looking at the playoff first round and you're saying, oh, cool, 2 games. No, let's be nice about this. There are 4 games. It just so happens that 2 of the games have point spreads of 17.5 and 21.5, but they are playoff games. So, Tulane plays Ole Miss this Saturday, 3:30 Eastern kickoff on TNT. You heard me right. Oftentimes on the show during the season, when we break down games and they have really big point spreads, we don't bother just predicting the winner because pretty much everyone knows who's going to win, or they think they know who's going to win. So what we like to do is we like to say, let's just pretend the upset's going to happen. How would it happen? And we've been left with no choice. That's how we have to break down these playoff games. In this case, this game already happened in this venue this year. Tulane went to Ole Miss, and they lost 45-10. They got outgained 548-282. Ole Miss scored on their first 5 possessions. That was during the Lane Kiffin era. Now we're in the Pete Golding era. So how would this happen? Well, I've tried my best to paint the path here. Follow me. Tulane, you cannot get torched through the air. Now, I have bad news. That was very easily said. The problem is you're looking at the number 3 passing offense in the country against number 124 pass D. Number 3 explosive pass plays. Number 128 explosive pass D. You see how it goes downhill so quickly? All you got to do is flip that, Tulane. That's all you got to do. Limit explosives. Maybe you can shorten the game. Maybe you don't fall behind 23-3 like you did last time, which means, this is part B of the scenario here, that means that maybe, just maybe, you can have a little more balance in your offensive play calling, and maybe, just maybe, Jake Retzlaff, quarterback there at Tulane, by way of Brigham Young, can use his legs a little bit more, and maybe you can run the ball a little bit more. They ran for 178 last time, but they were in catch-up mode the whole time, so they just had to throw the ball. Need more than 178. Need a game script that allows us to run the ball more frequently, and you got to make 3rd and 4th down matter, and you got to tilt it way, way, way heavy in your favor. Last time, Tulane was 6 of 18 on 3rd and 4th down, and I don't know how much better it needs to be, but it needs to be markedly better than that. And then there's the other elephant in the room, and that is Lane Kiffin's not there for this game. I have no idea how to quantify that. I don't know what it means. I know odds makers think that he and his staff were worth about 4 points. Some of them are back. He's not. Trinidad Chambliss has had 0 multiple INT games this year. That's why I didn't even mention turnovers. Yeah, sure, if Tulane's plus 3 turnovers, good shot to pull the upset. Hey, quick time out here. Are you subscribed to the channel? It doesn't cost anything. It's free. Please do it. It helps us maintain the show at this level. That's it. That's all I got. Back to the clip. Or at least, good shot they're in position to try to. Ole Miss hasn't done that. And you've got their full focus. I'm going to say the same thing about JMU, Oregon. A lot of times in these big point spread games, they happen in the middle of the year, and it could be a letdown spot. It could be a look-ahead spot. You get none of this. This is one of those rare situations where teams that you're 2 to 3 touchdowns better than, you're fully focused on. And this isn't even a great G5 team. I mean, Sumrall has been brutally honest about this team all year. He's just shot straight. He's like, hey, man, I'm glad we're winning these games, but we're very immature. We're very young. We are undisciplined at times. But because of the landscape this year, they made the playoff. 17.5 point spread. What do we think here? Let's take a look at what the model thinks. It thinks the exact same thing FanDuel thinks. We've both got Ole Miss minus 17.5. The way I think these games are going to play out, I'm going to do the Oregon game in a second. I think the same thing. You've got a rare opportunity here if you are the favorite. It used to be that I was scared of playoff expansion because I thought we'd get to a spot where the playoff was so big, teams would like rest starters at the end of the year in games if they knew they had a playoff spot locked up. What I didn't plan on is we made the playoff so big that we would have games where teams could rest starters during playoff games. But if you get out to an early lead in these games, think about the opportunity. If you get out to an early lead, if you go for the throat, if you go for the kill shot early and you get it, you could be up 35-7 and your starters are already out midway through the third quarter, late third quarter, and you're looking at it like, wait, we're not supposed to be getting rest. Our backups aren't supposed to be getting reps in a playoff game, are they? Well, this is the playoff in the year of our Lord 2026. Anything can happen. I'm going to take Ole Miss to win and cover. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than it's a playoff game. Enjoy it. We only get so many of them. PateStateMaterial.com. There's a favorite over there, and it's everything. The 'Tis the Season collection. I implore you, as I do about once per year, that if you want to get this stuff by Christmas, really 2 days ago was the best time to order, but who knows? It's only December 14th right now, so you can still go over there and order. Got a bunch of different Christmas sweaters. Got the Chuggy 'Tis the Season to be Chuggy sweater right there. Jesse's contribution to the store, Merry Christmas, You Filthy Casual, inspired by producer Jesse. And they are all available at PateStateMaterial.com. Perfect stocking stuffers, even though you'd be hard-pressed to fit those in a stocking. But I digress. You know what I mean by that. Academy Sports and Outdoors is your one-stop shop for fill in the blank, because I don't want to limit you. I don't want to box you in. So it could be your one-stop shop for hunting gear. It could be your one-stop shop for the fact that you just spent your Christmas bonus installing an indoor batting cage, and so your kid is about to dominate coach pitch this year, and you're going to go gear up, and you guys are going to be hitting over Christmas break and in January. More power to you. That's great. Go to Academy to do it. Now, you may also want to go to Academy because you're fully stocked up, you're good to go, but you have Christmas shopping to check off the list. Boom, boom, boom. Academy Sports and Outdoors is the place to do that, and academy.com. If you can't get there in person, I encourage both. But in person, there's just that magic. There's just that magical feel this time of year in an Academy Sports and Outdoors, that Christmas smell. And I don't really know what that means per se, but I'm just saying you feel it when you walk in. I talked about Sooner magic earlier. Academy magic as well. Probably need to trademark that.